What is up, guys? AshbyFC here, and welcome to Q&A number... what are we on, actually? Q&A number 7. Wow, we've done 7 already? Holy Wow, well, let's get straight into it. So we're going to kick it off with a couple of questions from JMaestro, and the first one is, what is a weird / strange event that's happened in your area of the UK? So, I'm from a little town in the northwest of England. I'm a northerner, innit? I'm right northern. But, yeah... I guess nothing weird or strange happens. It's pretty normal. Bad stuff happens. We've had a riot. Or 2. 3. But, yeah, it's mostly pretty normal. Tell you what would be a strange event. If the f***ing sun ever came out. Jesus. Seriously, it is grim all year long. I'm not even joking. And his second question. If Agent 47 and Sam Fisher had contracts to assassinate each other, who do you think would come out the victor? 47, hands down. I mean, he's a proper hitman, isn't he? Sam would be sneaking around, trying to take out the lights, little night vision on his little gadgets, and then... That was Sam being fiber-wired. I wasn't just taken by an invisible entity. Alright, 3 questions from the Teva 10. The first one, if every character from every video game had one huge brawl, who do you think would come out victorious, and why? Man, jeez, who do you reckon? I'm gonna go with Kratos from God of War, because... you do not f*** with him. He is a beast. He is an angry beast. I mean, he's got like the power of the gods, hasn't he? You know, he took down the gods. He didn't just take them down, he brutalized them. Yeah, I'm going Kratos, man. And he can take things down that are like 100 times the size of him. He's unstoppable. I'm going Kratos. And his second question... will you continue to buy Metal Gear games even after Hideo Kojima has left Konami? Nope, definitely not. As far as I'm concerned, Phantom Pain is the final game in the series. This is it, this is the end. As sad as that makes me, really does. But no Kojima, no Metal Gear. Simple as that. I don't care what Konami think they're going to do with the series after Kojima's gone. Probably some mobile, free-to-play garbage going to shit all over the Metal Gear legacy. And... screw them. I'm not just done with Metal Gear, I'm done with Konami. They're a joke of a company. They clearly don't care anymore, so why should we? I honestly think it's best that Konami just get the f*** out of the gaming industry. I really do. And his third question, if you had a choice to go back in time and remove one character from a video game, who would it be? Right, it's got to be someone who's got under my skin. Someone annoying. Steve, Resident Evil Code Veronica. Get rid of him. There's loads I'd love to get rid of, but if I only pick one, it's got to be Steve. God damn it, Steve. No one's got me tits quite like he has. God almighty. The next 2 questions come from Baz of Manip Studios, and the first one is, what's your favourite Assassin's Creed game in the series? To me, it's close between number 2 and 4, but I think I'll have to go with number 2. I think I had the most fun with 2. It was really innovative and fresh when it came out. It was the game I wanted number 1 to be. It was pretty awesome, so yeah, I'll say 2. And for your second question, what is the biggest con for being a YouTuber, in brackets gaming? Well, I guess just being a YouTuber in general is just dealing with morons, haters, trolls, little dickheads hidden behind the keyboards, dumb little kids, sort of stuff, you know. People don't appreciate what you do, but that just comes with the territory. Everyone gets that. The bigger you are, the more hate you're going to get. But as a gaming channel, it's just got to be all the technical issues. I think I'm really unlucky because everything goes wrong for me. You know, I have audio problems, videos out of sync, commentary not working properly. You know, things like corrupt save files in games and stuff. It drives me up the goddamn wall. It really does. Alright, 3 questions from Jacob Glaze. The first one, will you play the Uncharted series leading up to Uncharted 4? Now, I won't be doing that because, well, the remastered, the collection, whatever it's called, is coming out on PS4. So it's like, what's the point of me doing the PS3 versions? Plus, with it being a new release and, you know, a well-known name like Uncharted, like, every gaming channel is going to be doing it. It's just like, what's the point? It's like, if you're a tiny little channel like mine, there's no real point doing new releases because you're just going to get completely overshadowed by the big channels. So, it's pretty pointless. So, for those reasons, I won't be doing that. Second question, will you ever play Persona 5? Maybe, for myself, not on my channel. Never played a Persona game, always heard really good things about number 4. I've just been put off by, like, the insanely long, like, well over 100 hours. And I can't put that into a single game these days. It's too long. I'd never make it to the end. So, that's what's been putting me off. And his third question, will you do a playthrough of the Final Fantasy VII Remaster? Now, it is actually a full-blown remake, not a remaster. Maybe that's what you meant, I'm just throwing that out there in case. But, I was thinking a little bit too far ahead there, dude. It's only just been announced. God knows where the development's at. Could be 2, 3, even 4 years away. Who knows? I'm pretty sure by the time that game comes out, I'll be long gone from YouTube. Very unlikely. Alright, the next 3 questions come from DC74156. What's your take on Final Fantasy 13, 32, and Lightning Returns? Did you play them? And if you did, why did they suck so hard? Yeah, why did they suck so hard? In fact, why did they exist? Did any of us want a trilogy? Like, this had to be a sick joke pulled on us by Square Enix. It has to be. I mean, Jesus Christ. What were they thinking? It was a sick joke. It has to be. Lightning is the most boring character in the entire series. Okay, I didn't hate 13 as much as a lot of people did, but, you know, it just didn't feel like Final Fantasy, all this linear crap, and the magic of Final Fantasy was gone. But there was some good stuff. But then we got a friggin' sequel, 13-2, pissed me off, stupid minigames, annoying Moogle, too much of the same, it was a real chore. I did beat it, but I really had to force myself. And then Lightning Returns, absolute that's the worst Final Fantasy game I ever played. I did about 2 hours, couldn't take anymore. Absolute garbage. I really hope 15 can get this series back on track because god damn. Okay, second question. What games made you feel heroic upon beating and why? Gotta be the Zelda games, ain't it? You know, playing as the hero of time, hero of wind, hero and this, that and the other. I always feel heroic with the Zelda games. The most heroic for me was Link to the Past. It was the first Zelda game I ever beat, first one I ever played when I was just a little kid. I was so proud of myself, it took me forever. I kept getting stuck in dungeons, but I remember when I beat it, I remember it was on a Sunday, because my mum was making a Sunday roast. Don't know why I remember that, but I was so proud, ran downstairs to tell me mum, weren't impressed. It's like, Mum, I just beat Zelda. And she's like, well, you know, if you put as much effort into learning your times tables as you do with your Zelda game, alright. I've just got the Triforce, defeated the evil Ganon, saved the princess and the entire Hyrule. What have you done? Come off it. She had a point. I still don't know my times tables. And his third question, what is the best game you ever played as a kid? Some of you should know this. I never shut up about it. It happens to be my favourite game of all time. I never shut up about the entire series. I'm pretty much obsessed. MGS1. Yeah, I was, how old was I when I played that? 9, 10? Something like that. So yeah, it's the best game I played as a kid and the best game I played in my entire life. And 2 questions from Gruffalo25. Would you do a video of where you live? I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that, like a house tour or something. But I'm not particularly interested in doing any sort of video like that. I keep my videos, you know, focused on gaming. It'd just be a bit random of me to do something like that. So I keep them gaming related videos. And the second question, just for laughs, how many of your lovable fans are now on board with Superman 64? Ha ha, ha ha. You sick bastard. This was your idea in the first place, weren't it? I think it was you. And for those who don't know, I've ragged on Superman 64 a few times. It's one of the worst games I've ever played. It might be the worst game I've ever played. Played as a kid, still haunts me to this day. And Gruffalo25 thought it would be hilarious if I ever hit 10,000 subscribers. I'd have to do a playthrough of Superman 64, and a few other people jumped on board. And you know, you feel free to jump on board yourself if you want. Just know I will hate you for eternity, and you will rot in hell. So just bear that in mind when you know. Because if that happens, it will break me. It will break me. I will not be the same. Okay? Actually, at this rate, I don't think it will happen, because these days I'm losing more subscribers than I gain, which would normally be a bit of a negative thing, but I'm kind of seeing it as a positive thing. That's how much I hate Superman 64. Okay, and the final 3 questions come from Gangster Martinez. Have you ever considered applying for a partnership, e.g. Curse or TGN? I am a partner. I've been part of about 3 years with an absolute crap network. Hey, what are they even called? I forgot the name, because they barely don't even exist. But the first ones to come along was like, hey, do you want to be a partner? We'll give you a little bit of money for your videos. And I'm like, okay, signed in blood. Okay, I typed it, but didn't read the small print. Locked in for 5 years. And yeah, so I think I've still got like 2 years left. But honestly, I don't really care. I don't do this for the money, so whatever. And the second question, if given a chance to choose, in which game universe would you like to live and why? Someone asked me this, didn't they? A similar question in a previous Q&A, and I had no idea. And I still don't have any idea, because every universe, every game world coming into my head is a place you would not want to live. I seriously can't think of anything. Sorry, what do you pick? Because I have no idea. It's a good question, though. Very good question. And the final question, who's the hottest of the following? Jessica Chobot, Naomi Cal, or Lisa Foiles? I'm not sure who the third one is. I shall Google her. Oh no, I've seen her before. I'm sure she's been on GameSpot before now, and she does them UFC videos. So okay, okay, I think I'll have to go with Naomi Kyle. I think she's the hottest. So yeah. Alright, and that does it for Q&A number 7. So don't be disappointed if I haven't answered all of your questions or any of your questions. I'm saving them for future Q&As. Yeah, I just got to kind of keep these videos at a decent length. So I'll answer them in due time. But anyway guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you all later.